We're asking schools to produce something they were never designed to produce. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. There are more than 3.5 million teachers in the United States. Every teacher deserves the opportunity to grow. Every principal wants to help them grow. Every student depends on that growth. Yet meaningful teacher growth still feels frustratingly difficult. Not because educators aren't committed, because we've been asking our systems to do something they were never designed to do. Think about how teachers actually grow, not through one workshop, not through one coaching conversation, not through one observation. Teachers grow when every learning experience is personalized to their needs, and each experience builds on the one before it, when new ideas become classroom practice, when meaningful feedback follows, when reflection shapes what happens next. Growth isn't an event, it's a connected, continuous process that is highly personalized. Now think about what we ask principals to do. Every principal is expected to help every teacher grow. They're evaluated on it. Their districts depend on it. Their teachers deserve it. Yet we've given them systems that were never designed to make that possible. Every principal wants to support every teacher. Every teacher deserves continuous personalized support. But when one principal is responsible for 30, 50, or 70 teachers, true personalization becomes impossible. Every teacher starts receiving the same support, regardless of what they actually need. Individual growth slowly becomes checklists, templates, generic professional development, not because leaders don't care, because complexity eventually exceeds what the system can coordinate. For years, we've been trying to compensate for a systems problem with human effort. We've been holding principals and teachers accountable for something the system itself was never designed to produce. The problem was never our educators. It was what we expected our systems to do. So instead of asking educators to work harder inside the same system, we asked a different question. What would a system designed specifically for continuous teacher growth actually look like? That's why we built Frolly, not as another initiative, not as another program, and not as another thing for educators to do. Frolly works within the work schools are already doing. It connects SMART goals, professional learning, walkthroughs, coaching, and growth. So every experience builds on the one before it. Instead of disconnected events, teacher growth becomes a connected, continuous process. If you've ever felt like your district was working harder every year, but teacher growth still wasn't happening the way everyone hoped, maybe the problem was never your people. Maybe it was the system. Visit myfrolly.com and discover what's possible when teacher growth is supported by a system designed for continuous growth.